Hello, I'm Councilman George Deraney. You know, Dearborn is well known for the importance that it places on preserving the past. It's one of our better qualities. Today we're at the McFadden Ross House talking about the Civil War. And joining us will be the Historical Commission Chairman and Commander, Rick Daines. Commander, tell us, why are we here today and what is the event all about?
This is the 10th anniversary of a group called the Sons of Union Veterans of the Civil War. We're camp number 427, which is at Sergeant John S. Cosby Camp, and it's headquarters here in Dearborn.
Okay.
We have weapons, Department of Michigan, Sons of Union Veterans, a Graves Registration Database, which has over 65,000 records in it on where the men are buried. We have 4 authors joining us today and signing their first edition books.
Great.
And we have displays of the Grand Army of the Republic ribbons and medals.
It's a great crowd that's here today, and I noticed there are even some children that are here today.
Yes, that's the gist of what we're doing, is to educate the young people.
How did you personally get involved in Civil War history, and what has it personally meant to you?
Well, my mother always used to tell me about that she thought one of our grandfathers was a Civil War soldier, so I got interested in researching him, and over the last 35 years I have found out that I've got over 25 ancestors that were in the Civil War, and I've documented their service. And I looked around for a group that I could use my genealogical background and my interest in the Civil War to work with, and I was a little old to be a reenactor and go around and crawl around in the dirt and the mud and in the rain, so I found this group, who is more of a fraternal organization that honors the soldiers for their grave sites and what they did, the Grand Army of the Republic, and things of that nature.
Today I'm portraying Minerva Andes, and but I talk in generalities about widows of the Victorian period. The Civil War produced one thing: a lot of widows. Very interesting.
Now, if there's people watching us today and want to find out a little bit more, if perhaps maybe they have some family members that were in the Civil War, how could they go about finding out that information?
Well, I'm also Graves Registration Officer for the Department of Michigan, which is the state, and I'd be happy to try to provide them with any information I could. My email address is redaines@aol.com. And if they wanted to send me an email and just put Civil War ancestor at the top, I'd be happy to respond to it.
Oh, very good. This might be a great opportunity then for you to show me personally how it's done, and we'll take a walk over there and we'll go through the process.
Yes, we have a computer set up with a database on it. We have several of our research materials over there, so I'd be happy to do that.
Okay, very good.
Okay. Yeah. This is Jerry Jacobs. He's one of our Graves Registration Officers for the camp.
Okay.
I've just had some people come here and ask me my particular ancestor served. Well, they had an idea of where they served. I was able to find their name in the Brown Book. The Brown Book is a regimental history with names of people who served in each of the regiments.
And a little bio about them?
A little bit of a biographical information also.
Okay.
And in that particular case, we found the person's name.
Okay.
Got some biographical information. I checked the Graves database, which is on my laptop here, and that person wasn't entered.
Oh, okay.
I said, how can we get him entered? I said, let's do that. So they have information on where this soldier is buried. They're going to send it to me, along with all the other information that they have, a picture of the gravestone and so on. We will do as much as we can to confirm that that's true. Okay. And in this case, it appears that it is true, and then it'll be entered into our database.
Wow. Okay.
And so when it gets entered into that database, it's available not only in Michigan, but it will be available nationwide. So,
Jerry, for the folks that couldn't be here today, how could they find out information?
Well, the Brown books, the regimental histories, are available here at the Dearborn Historical Museum on the second floor in the library.
Okay.
They're also available at major libraries around the state, like Detroit Public Library, and also in Lansing at the Library of Michigan.
We try to provide education every way we can, so anything we can do to bring a historical note to the public and help educate them.
Jerry, thank you very much. Rick, I appreciate it, Commander.
Sure.
My pleasure. I'm Councilman George Deraney. Thanks for joining us today.